There are lots of swim training tools available for athletes to use, especially for triathletes who tend to be slightly weaker swimmers overall. So we're going to have a look at some of the products available that will help you with your swim training this winter. First up, essential in your swim kit bag is your kickboard. So this is something that we should all be using. So this will help in lots of different ways, but primarily in body streamlining, body position, and working on that kick too. Next up we have our pull buoy. Now this is used to isolate your legs and maintain your body position when you're working on your stroke and on your arm turnover and effectiveness of pull. So basically what you do is you pop this between your legs like this. This floats your hips up to the surface so that you can focus on the top end of the stroke whilst maintaining buoyancy down at the bottom end of your from the hips down. Next up, and really underrated for me, is the snorkel. Basically what this allows to do is remove the breathing element temporarily from your swim stroke. So basically this will allow you to keep your head in the water, maintaining really good body position whilst you're working on getting your stroke really accurate and getting your pull really effective. So it just means you're taking out that unnecessary rotation, and then we build the breathing back in over time. So this is the snorkel is one of my favourite pieces of kit bag essentials. So another bit of kit that is essential for the kit bag, but sometimes is incorrectly used in my opinion. So these are our hand paddles. So what we do is we use these to increase our catch on the water. So we can use these from a strength training perspective, but also from a technique perspective. Now it's really important that you get the right size. So if you have a smaller hand, use a smaller paddle, because otherwise you can cause yourself some injuries in your shoulders and back. So make sure you get the right size for you when you're purchasing your paddles. So finally, in your swim kit bag essentials is your swim fins. So we use these for body alignment, for positioning drills, and to increase the effectiveness of your kick. Now, like the paddles, these come in different sizes, so make sure you get both the right size for your foot and the right size for the fin itself. You want the nice short ones just to maintain effective propulsion, but without risk of injury when you're using them. So another underrated bit of kit for your swim kit bag. And last but not least, before we forget, is the goggles. So it's great to have a few different pairs for different conditions. So if you're swimming indoors, some clear ones or blue ones. If you're swimming outdoors, maybe looking for some with a mirrored lens, or photoreactive ones, which are now quite popular, so they get darker as it gets sunnier. So when you're in conditions like I am here in Palm Springs today, you can have the darker lenses and still see where you're going. And from an open water perspective, it's great to have a couple of different pairs too. So definitely have a couple of different pairs of goggles in your swim kit bag too. So that's my swim kit bag essentials. Take a look at the links below where you can see all of the products that I use from Zoggs, and you can click through to their website too. So take a look and make sure that this winter you've got all of your training essentials ready to go.